Okay, hi, buddy, it's Sam. Um, my allergies are acting up, so if my eyes are puffy or and I'm sniffling and stuff, just ignore it. My allergies. I read one, two, three, four, five books this month, but four of them's kids' books. One of them's a reread too, so I mean, because I'd gotten another book of it, and I think it's the one after this one, so I needed to kind of refresh about what happened in this one. So yeah, it's the Santa Claus by Rita Mae Brown and Sneaky Pie Brown. Give me 1 minute. Stop. Sorry, my puppy was trying to eat a penny. Okay, but yeah, I had reread this one, and it was, I liked it. It was good. Then I read it's a Walt Disney book. It's Mickey Mouse and the Pet Shop. It's by Mary Packard. Just about when Mickey got Pluto. There's a Mouse in the House by Wendy Chayette Lewison. I don't want that to hit any buttons. If You Give a Pig a Party by Laura Numeroff. And Dandelion Magic. Go ahead, make your wish. Hello here, Darren Farrell. That's all I read this month, but I am like right in the middle of. Actually, darn it, should I go in there and get it? Yeah, give me just 1 minute. I did forget one thing. Okay, 1 minute. Sorry, I read Annie's Baby by Beatrice Sparks. Forgot about that one. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and do the unwrapping. First one's well, it's got Garfield on one side, and I don't think you see him too good. That's Spider-Man. It's another one of her books. I did have. I knew that name sounded so familiar. It's Rita Mae Brown and Sneaky Pie Brown, The Tale of the Tip-Off. I knew that author sounded familiar, but I was like, did I have any of um any more of that one? think this is the earlier ones. But I really don't care. I want to read more of these. Fine by me. We'll put this. I'll put this right there. And then I got a. I think it's a little pet shop. It says Pretty Pony. It's just a horse. Yeah, it's the salute. Intimate moments. It says turning points. Secret Lies Love. Beneath the Surface by Linda Turner. I think it's Harlequin. It's a silhouette or something like that. I think it's almost like Harlequin, if not Harlequin. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think I'll just go into my movies now because that's all I have to do right now because I still got that stack of books that I ain't finished yet and beside my bed. Or you know. But I watched, I guess I'll do my physical ones right now. I watched Texas Chainsaw, Evil Wears Many Faces. It's made in 2012. I gotta be honest, this is like one of my favorite Texas Chainsaws that they did. Then I watched, should I mention? Okay, I won't read the back of this, but it's just about for everybody who's watched it, who hasn't watched it. It's basically a continuance of it's if you at least watch part one, that's a good thing because I think this is just basically a continuance of part one in a way. It's more like part two more than what the original part two was. Um, it's just about him finding Leatherface finding the lost family member to help take care of him. That's about it. Because that's all he knew of is somebody who takes care of him and for him to protect the family. That's it. That's all he knows. Okay. Then I watched Passengers, and this wasn't. Does it just get brighter in here? I think it just got brighter in here. Well, maybe one of those bulbs fixed itself. Them bulbs are like real small and it's hard for me to find any, so. But, it's about these two people. Well, at first it's just the guy. What's his name? Chris Pratt. Poppy. It's just about Chris Pratt's character's pod. Poppy. What is it, buddy? Here. But it's Chris Pratt's character Chris Pratt's character pod malfunctions and he wakes up early. And he's awake for years, for a couple of years at least, 2, 3 years, something by himself. And he ends up getting so freaking lonely that he ends up, before she's awake, to him befriending Jennifer Lawrence's character. She's still asleep on a pod. Her pod's working fine. And then he ends up waking her up, but saying the pod malfunctioned. And it's all leading up to that. Like, at first they become friends, and her finding out everything that actually happened, and everything leading up to it. This was made in, tell me, 2016, I think. Trick or Treat. This was made in, I think, at least, I know it's the 2000s. 2007. I was going to say earlier 2000s, but that is basically, I'm trying to count here. The teacher, the girl, the kids, the bus driver. I think four different tells or points of view or something like that, because they all blend together. Actually, there's 5 if you count the beginning. And it all has to do with, daggone it, this little him. He's like in all of them. I mean, he's always there. It's supposed to be Sam Hain. Chasing his tail. One story is about a teacher who's basically a killer, secretly a killer, and something happening to him. He blends in more to the girl that's trying to find her first, and I don't want to say what. You can first love, first time, first kill, her first whatever. Like, go by whatever you think first is. But it's her first something. Her trying to find it, and she finds it all right. And then the bus driver, let me see, teacher, no, it's kids. There's like a group of kids. 5 kids, I think. Yeah, 5. 5 kids that go down to this rock quarry. It's kind of like a tongue twister to me. And the girl tells this tale of some like mentally challenged kids that get killed, and they think it's all a bunch of hoopla, but it turns out it's real. And they're trying to play this mean prank on the new kid, basically, a retarded girl. And things don't go as planned, I'll just say that much. And then the bus driver. He basically, you can, when I say bus driver, you can get what happened. He kind of blends in with the retarded kids that got killed. But I'm not going to say nothing more. And Sam pops up more in his than the others. And then the 5th one, it's at the beginning, and a little bit, they're like sprinkled here and there in it. It's this couple who, I think only one of them get killed, but a couple, the woman hates Halloween, and she starts taking down the decorations and everything on Halloween night, and that's a big no-no. I'll just say that much. And Sam doesn't like it. She doesn't respect Halloween. Wow. If you're wondering what's making that noise, it's this toy horse thing here, and the puppy's like moving it. Woof woof to you, turd. Okay. I think it's it on that movie. Yeah, it's actually really my favorite. That's one of my favorite like Halloween type movies besides Halloween. Okay, yeah, I've watched other movies too. Okay, let's see what we watched. I already mentioned that. Okay, I watched Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries. I watched 3 episodes of that. I like that show. I watched that. That was a trick or treat. That. Then I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was my 4th of July pick. And then I watched for St. Patrick's Day. I picked The Secret of Roho. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Roa and Nish. The Secret of Roa and Nish. It's actually a really good movie. I love that movie. I'm planning on getting it on DVD someday. Um, I didn't get around to. I'll tell you what I didn't get around to watching after I get done. Teen Romance. I did pick for keeps. I watched that. Uh, I'll tell you what these movies are about after I'm done telling you. Time travel. I picked Back to the Future. I watched that. Werewolf. I picked Silver Bullet. I watched that. I did watch something that wasn't on my list. It was called On the Third Day. You know, I can't really remember that much. I remember it was about vampires. Hello. Yeah, I think it's about something about vampires. And for people who's watched that movie, it's called On the Third Day. Um, the ending of it, please don't watch, like, skip over a little bit on this because it's a spoiler what I'm going to be asking. Because the ending kind of, I think she only became a vampire to try to find her son or find out what happened to her son or something. It kind of made no sense a little bit. Um, her son went missing and she's trying to find him. That's all I know. She finds his body. Does she end up making her son a vampire or what? I kind of want to believe she did because she's, oh my god, I feel so bad for the woman because the boy goes into hiding after this vampire finds them and bites her, and she's end up like holding him, comforting him, and she bites him and drains his blood. I'm assuming she finds his body like a long time later. I'm thinking she probably could bring him back because she searched high and low for that kid. It's like I can't believe that she found him dead. Like just and that's it. She loved that kid. She protected him from the vampire because the vampire wanted the boy, but she wouldn't give up her son basically. Okay, and then I had This House Possessed. I watched that. It's just about, in a way, kind of a haunted house story. A haunted house that's in love with this girl. Okay, and then I watched The Raven. That's about Edgar Allan Poe's death. The days leading up to his death. Like what they think happened to him. It's a very good movie. John Cusack's in it, if I'm mistaken. This movie I didn't really like. No, not at all. It's called The Drowning. It's got, I can't remember her name, but she plays in Save the Last Dance as the main character girl, the white girl. Um, Julia Stiles, I think. I could be wrong, but it's. I didn't like it at all. If I'm not mistaken, the guy that played in it played on, I think, Victorious. If it's not him, he sure looks like him. Older, but somehow it's about a psychiatrist, that guy, and a guy and his wife. The psychiatrist is already having marital problems. That guy's not making it any better. Uh, he basically is like goading the doctor into believing his father, like, I think he killed, that young guy killed somebody, and he's basically blaming his dad for turning him into what he is, and the psychiatrist helped him and everything. It honestly makes no sense. How'd you find the box? It's okay. It won't hurt them. Yeah, I didn't watch Madhouse and Those Lips, Those Eyes, but I will watch those, so I'm going to kind of just carry those over. And I did not get around to watching Halloween Resurrection. I think that's the only ones that I didn't watch. Oh, and The Twilight Zone. But I am going to carry all of them over because I really do want to watch them. But yeah, wait. Okay, I already mentioned The Drowning, kind of. I mentioned Silver Bullet. That's just about a boy who's kind of crippled and he's in a wheelchair. It's got Corey. I'm pretty sure it's not Corey Haim. Corey, no, I think it is Corey Haim. I keep getting them too confused. I don't know if it's Corey Feldman or Corey Haim. I'm pretty sure it's Corey Haim in it, playing as a crippled boy. He basically finds out there's a werewolf in his town. And the werewolf kind of comes after him. That's all I'm going to mention about that. Back to the Future, about a guy who befriends a scientist, a boy that befriends a scientist, and he invents the scientist invents a time machine. The boy tries to escape from these people that's killed the scientist at the beginning. And he goes back in time to when his parents first meet, and things go wrong, and he's got to fix everything. And he ends up helping the scientist when he was younger. And that's all I can say about that. For Keeps is about this too. Well, a teenage couple that she gets pregnant and they want to keep the baby. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. They want to keep the baby. They keep the baby, and they. Okay. I Know What You Did Last Summer. That is about a group of friends who accidentally hit a guy and dump his body, and it's like a year later, and somebody's coming after friends. Horror movie. Okay, that Secret of Roa Inish. That is about a little girl whose family left this island, and the island's like magical, or at least had magical qualities. When they were leaving, evacuating, I think is what they were calling it, they accidentally lost her baby brother. And he was swept out to sea. The thing of it is, he was not dead. That's automatically kind of like already towed, because she sees this little boy, like 2, 3, maybe 4 years old. I would say no more than 4. She finds him, and she knows it's her brother. And it's just about her and her cousin fixing up the islands, wanting the family, all the families, to come back. They want the place to be inhabited again. It's wanting people to live there. So, and it's just about this woman who solves mysteries. That's about it. That's all I can tell you about that. It's almost like Murder, She Wrote. Okay, I have to do my wheel picks now. Darn it, I hit the wrong thing. I hit my game. I'm just making sure he ain't ripping up the box. I know it sounds like he is, but he's really not. I guess I'll go with regular movies first. I had to wait for a commercial to end. Another commercial. Come on. I'm gonna make sure it ain't too bright. I think it's something new I added on there. Fighting Chupacabra and the cartel in Mexico. Is that a horror movie? Why is that on regular? I'm gonna have to look that up. If anything, it's probably comedy. That's the reason I added it. Just give me 1 minute. I gotta write that down before I. Horror movie? They got the new one too. It says The Coven, but this isn't. There was two covens that I saw on there, and when I realized I put 2015 because it was, I think, made it earlier than the one that I had watched before. So yeah, okay. Hope this isn't gonna be like that. I mean, I'm glad I'm picking movies, but I don't want to pick the ones I recently just put on there. I want to pick some of the ones that I had put on there earlier. TV show. The Saddle Club. Okay. Holiday. I bet you're 4th of July. Yeah. I just because I saw it looked like I said, oh, it looks blue. Because I can't remember if I put anything under purple. I bet you that's the 4th of July. I guess I'd have to look them up because I'm not like 100% sure. I kind of want to watch Independence Day. But I want to pick something new that I hadn't watched before. Okay. That yet. Give me a second. Yeah, I didn't. The DVD commercial. Gimme Shelter. That I'm okay with. Give me just 1 minute, okay? That one. I'm kind of altering the Gimme Shelter one. Movie John. Okay. After this, I think that's it. Genre. Kids movie. Kids movie. What movie? Kids that I can think of that I want to watch. A movie popped in my head. It's been a while since I watched it. It's called Fern Gully. I mean, I love it and all. I just like watching it right now. I might look up and see what new movies came out, kids wise, and see. I might just put popular kids movies and when I don't really care when it came out and see what came out. And this kind of goes either way: cartoons, real life ish. No, I just saw a picture. It's a commercial. I saw a picture of the Lion King. I don't feel like watching the Lion King either. Mickey Mouse, no. Winnie the Pooh, no. Keep saying the Lion King. Whatever commercial this is. I might actually pick one of the Disney movies, when they made them real life. Oh wait. The Little Mermaid that came out, it's like real life-ish. Forgive me for saying this for people who liked The Little Mermaid. I really didn't like The Little Mermaid, the cartoon. Even when I was a kid, I didn't really like it. My favorite cartoon when I was a kid was Beauty and the Beast. Well, Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella. And then Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. That was like my favorite princesses. Although I did like Pocahontas too. Mainly because she's Native American, and in my family there is Native American blood. I think it's Cherokee, if I'm not mistaken, because my great grandmother was full blooded Cherokee. I think her name was Dorcas. I did this that thing with the leaf where it tells you your family. Come on, darn it. Oh. Okay, did it. Oh, the movie I picked to replace, what was it again? Can't remember. Gimme Shelter. I'm going to show you that way. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to pick the color purple to replace it. because I have a little stack of movies right here I want to watch, and I'm gonna pick from it, basically. So yeah, that's all I got to show you guys right now, and I'm not expecting anything as of right now. Something big is going to happen soon, so if you notice changes, and I'll just say that much because I don't really want it to leak out, basically. But I'm just going to say changes are coming. Maybe. But yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I've got to say. And I can't think of anything because I don't need to do my picks for the books or anything like that. So yeah, don't have nothing to really talk about. Anything else? I'm expecting something from Goodreads, but if the change happens, I don't know whether I'll be getting it or not. I'm just trying to think. I really can't think of anything else to add. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye, everybody.